And there she is.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're doing great. Thank you for joining us today. I know we've been planning this for a while already, and we were thinking of doing it Wednesday, but it didn't happen, so we are finally doing this Friday. So thank you for joining us.
Of course, my pleasure.
So, just give you a little introduction. Can you introduce yourself to everyone?
So my Instagram handle is FLiam. Everybody asks me how to pronounce it, but my name is Franee. It's short for Francis, but nobody calls me Francis unless I'm in trouble.
Oh.
Kind of like the movie. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Okay, I see. By the way, I just find out what your real name is right now, so.
Did you? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, my real name's Francis, but I go by Franee.
Franee. Well, nice to have you, Franee.
Thanks.
So, just really quick, how long have you been modeling, by the way?
So, well, it's kind of interesting. When it comes to the specifics of it, I pretty much started modeling last year. However, I used to teach ballroom dance, and when I taught ballroom dance, I became the face of the studio. So I taught ballroom dance, went to all the galas and the networking, and from there I kind of got a taste of it. But last year, I got asked to do a wedding photo shoot with my husband because we were a cute couple. And after that, it just kind of took off. I mean, it took off. I did over 70 shoots last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I worked with over 55 photographers and I did 70 shoots.
That's actually pretty impressive. I think I haven't done that many shoots last year. I think I did only 20.
It was chaos, absolute chaos. And quite frankly, it was almost too much because I work a full-time job on top of that. And we bought a house and it was just kind of nuts. But I got incredible material and I met all of these amazing photographers and people who have changed my life. And it's been nothing but rewarding.
Wow. So how many shoots have you done this year so far then?
Oh gosh, for this year? This year probably I would say maybe 15. I haven't really done a whole lot, but I went to Europe in June, so I spent most of my time in Europe, and I didn't have time to shoot for the entire month of June, and I'm just kind of getting back into it now in July.
Oh, wow. What part of Europe did you went to?
I went to Ireland and London.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool. It was wicked cool.
So a lot of beer?
Did I what? Have beer?
A lot of beer in Ireland.
Yes, there is a lot of beer in Ireland.
Oh,
cheers to that.
Corona.
Mm-hmm. But so, you know what? It wasn't a ton of drinking as far as that. I don't really like Guinness. I tried really hard to like Guinness before I left, but no go.
Hopefully we don't have too many big fans of Guinness right now watching, so.
Hopefully Guinness isn't watching, yeah.
So actually, this last volume, number 50, you wrote for us. Besides modeling, you're also an accomplished writer, I guess. And you did an article for us about how are you explaining to them. So I don't want to be taking all of it.
Sure. So the article is about my type 1 diabetes. I got diagnosed. It'll be 4 years in January. So that's kind of rare considering I have type 1, which usually happens when you're much younger or when you're older. And it kind of happened at a strange time of my life. But with that being said, I've learned to change everything. So I decided I wanted to write an article about it because I love educating people on it. I mean, I've become a diabetes educator, a nutritionist, a carb counter. I've given myself my own insulin shots. I've pricked my finger. I've had highs. I've had lows. And people have reached out to me since I did a photo shoot saying that I had type 1. And I have a huge following of people with other type 1 diabetes. And they just are amazed how accepting to the disease I am. So that feels really good to hear. And I just kind of want to run with that and continue forward and continue to educate everybody and let everybody know it doesn't have to stop your life. If anything, it should be a strength.
True, yeah. So let me see if I can pull a couple of the photos that actually you did in that photo shoot so we can show people. Okay. People that I haven't missed. So, hold on, let me see if I can pull that up. So that was one of the photos.
Yep.
People can see.
That was with one of my favorite photographers. It's no surprise. Jay Style 59. His name is Jerome. I call him Jay. And one day we did a photo shoot and he said, "Kid, I want to keep your sensor in this one. Let's not try to hide it with your positioning." And I said, "Oh, I don't know, Jay. I don't think I'm ready to do that. It's a lot. And nobody's going to want to model with a CGM on her side." And he's like, "Trust me, if you're not going to do it for your modeling, you're going to do it for you." And because he said that and he looked me straight in the face, I was like, "You know what? Okay." And he goes, "And listen, if you see the photo and you don't like it and you don't want to keep it and you want to post it, I'll take it off if you want it, or I'll leave it on." So it took a lot of courage to post it, but I finally worked it up one night, and I mean, the photos are dynamite. He killed it.
Look at that.
I know. Yep.
And I think there's another one. There you go. And that's actually part of the article.
Yeah.
Actually, really appreciate it that you're doing this for us.
Oh my gosh, the pleasure is all mine. I mean,
So,
the fact that you wanted me to write one was like,
I know.
I mean, it made my day. That is the proudest publication I've ever had. And I've had like 16 now, 17 maybe.
Wow, look at you.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is great, and I actually appreciate it. Actually, I really like that set. That was a great set.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about more photography. So, actually, what has been one of the best sets you have done?
One of the best sets I've done?
Like something you're like, oh my God, this was like one of the best photo shoots I have done. I mean, if it's this one or besides this one.
That's a really hard question. I mean, you seen my page? I've got a lot of material, and I try to be as versatile as I can. I love how Jay and I work together. We have a great connection. So, a lot of my photos come out and they completely wow me. So I would say his wow me. But truthfully, my all-time favorite thing that I do are my videos. So I have these model videos, and they are my favorite. I can't even describe it to you, how much fun it is to make it, to prepare for it, to see it on the big screen. I literally always get tears in my eyes because those videographers are so talented that I'm like, that's me, and I'm on the big screen. So if you haven't seen them, they're on my page. I just posted a new one that I did with Dawson's Films, and that was a really fun one. But the other ones I did were with First and Last Productions, and it was incredible. They're all incredible. I got a Tesla and a helicopter for one.
What?
Yeah. I managed to get my hands on one. I didn't pay anything for it. I'm nothing but like grateful and totally amused. This guy had this brand new Tesla for 2018 right off the assembly line, and I reached out to him on a whim and said, "Hey, do you want your car to be in a video?" And he was like a music video? And I said, kind of, but it's more like a model advertisement for myself. And he drove down from Massachusetts to do that.
How far is that away from you?
I'm in Connecticut, so a state.
A full state.
Yeah, probably like close to, the video was shot in Rhode Island, so I would say probably close to 2 hours maybe.
Wow, that's motivation right there.
I mean, he has a Tesla, right?
Hey,
must be fun to drive.
True. So I wanted to ask you also, is any pet peeves that you have, something that you don't like about modeling maybe? Yeah.
About models or about
about modeling or anything, anything that you might not like.
anything.
Yeah, so you don't have to throw anybody under the bus, by the way.
No, oh my gosh, never. Well, in the beginning, when I first started modeling, I didn't understand why everybody wanted me to pose this particular way with my mouth. Everybody's obsessed with the open mouth. And I was like, really? This can't look good. And it does look good. I mean, separating your lips and it creates depth and shows your features, but it relaxes your face. And I used to think, oh my God, why are you making me do this? Or sometimes there's poses that I know aren't going to look good on my body. For example, usually kind of like the one that you just posted, but if I were to twist a little bit more, and then the photographer would shoot from the back angle.
That one?
And it creates that side roll. I have a very small torso. I'm not a tall model. But
I think everybody gets that, though.
Huh?
I think all the models get that.
Well, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Everybody gets it. It's a way for your body. But then the photographer would be like, no, that shot's no good. Even though they were so insistent of doing it. And I just have to be like, nope, that's not how bodies work. So it was, I would say maybe that when people, I haven't really been ghosted. I mean, I hear that all the time. People always say models ghost photographers and vice versa. Nobody's really ghosted me. So that's good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a thing where somebody is like, hey, let's shoot. And, you know, you get brief conversation with them up until the shoot. And then afterwards, they decide to bail or they just totally disappear. That's never really happened to me, but I can imagine it's annoying.
Yeah, because I mean, you can set time, you know, apart just to do that photo shoot.
Oh my God.
So what's the time?
Yeah. I literally put a good week or more into every single photo shoot as far as like beauty prep, body prep, food prep, everything. I change my diet for the week. I do like 6 face masks. I do a body scrub.
So you don't drink beer probably for that week, the week before?
I would be lying to say I don't, but I do watch my intake. I don't want to be bloated. I know one thing I can say, I never eat the day of the shoot until the shoot's over. And I know that's crazy. And I've heard a lot of models say, no, you have to eat. You need your energy. But I don't. I don't know. I just like go and I do the shoot and I give it my all. And then I binge eat after, which is amazing.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the secrets?
Yeah. Always go to a buffet afterwards. For sure.
Okay, so I guess the next question will be like, so for any new models that are starting up, what would you be your advice for them? Anybody that wants to get into modeling?
Well, I would advise, you know what? That's a really hard question because everyone's different. So I've had a lot of people in the beginning tell me, you know, why are you shooting with just anyone? You should only shoot quality photos with quality photographers. But I think that it's about networking, and I think that it's good to be versatile. I think it's important to branch out and not have the same look in every single photo. Some models find a niche and they stick with it. And while I think that that's good, focused work is good, I almost admire those who can do it all or try to do it all, you know, in another sense. So I would say, if you want to branch out and express yourself, photography, modeling, these are things to inspire you, to make you feel good. And you should do 100% what makes you feel good. I guess maybe another thing I would say is always ask other models about photographers, because it is a male-driven world with the photography. I know I've shot with a few females, which are wonderful, but the majority are men over here. And some of them have some twisted intentions. So it's important to definitely check in beforehand and ask another girl, how her experience was and if she recommends it.
Yeah, so I guess like anything, other profession, you just cannot do your homework before.
Yeah.
I was really smart about it. Good.
Of course,
so, So what you got in the works now? What's coming up for you? Like, any interesting photo shoots coming up? Or
well, so it didn't pan out how I wanted. I wanted it to pan out this weekend. My husband's actually gone this weekend, and I'm solo. And he's camping, going down a river. It's a long story. He does this every year. I really wanted to do a stacked photo shoot tomorrow. I wanted to find a location. I wanted to get maybe 5, maybe 10 photographers to cycle in and out. I would be there all day. It would be kind of like a photo meetup, but just with me, and we would shoot a bunch. Because when I do collabs, I typically try to receive payment for them because I believe in my worth and I take this seriously. And if I don't have a modeling agency, this is something that means a lot to me, that I put a lot of time and money and effort into. But I wanted to do that so badly. And when I did the story, it was the day that Instagram died for like last week.
That was like a couple weeks ago that everything was just broken.
Everything was broken. So it was a huge flop and it didn't happen. And so tomorrow instead, I will be staying home, enjoying my pool, and maybe hanging out with my chickens because that's where I'm at.
You got chickens?
I do. I have 21.
21 chickens?
21 chickens. Yeah.
That's a lot of chickens.
It's not a little amount. So, but upcoming, I mean, I do have a few shoots in the future. As far as like really big plans, I mean, this was the biggest one that I've had on the books for a little bit, but I do have like pending publications still to come in. When I was in Europe, I decided, okay, I'm not going to get on Instagram. I'm not going to do social media. I'm just going to like disconnect for a little bit. And I was in the tub when I was in London and I thought, I'm going to just peek. I'm just going to peek. So I peeked at Instagram and I came back to people being like, you got 7 publications. And so I managed to get 7 times published while I was away. So I'm waiting for all of those to come in.
I know. I'm a little bit jealous about that, by the way.
I know. Maybe I'll be on the cover next time, huh?
I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to make any promises.
That's
So it's been great talking to you. I think we're gonna take off right now, and maybe we should do this again. And actually, we cannot wait to see what kind of new stuff comes out.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for everyone listening and watching and following and liking and all of that. And hopefully I continue to impress you.
Okay. So you guys stay tuned and we maybe see a little more Franee, what was the name again?
Franee.
Franee again. So thank you everyone for watching. So,
bye guys.
Bye.